Good morning. It's Sunday morning, and I am live again on my 30-day live marathon. I have no idea how many I've done. It's not a lot, so I should be able to remember, but I think it's like 6, 7. I don't know. So anyway, last night we painted together this painting of the beach, and to be honest, I like it. I like the way the waves came out and the sun. So, but my thing is that I am not a perfect painter. I don't paint well. I'm just learning. So if I were to keep this painting like this, it would drive me crazy. I would be staring at it all the time and wanting to change it to make it look better. And I would change it because it doesn't look done yet. It's really not completely done yet if this were to be a standalone piece of art. But basically what I'm doing is creating a base coat for some craziness. Good morning, Chris. So what I want to do is to make it look more like this one, which is that, oh shoot. Oh, wait, say comment so I can see your name. Is it Christine? Christine that I just sent some paint to? I can, oops. That's my blow dryer. Christine, how are you? I hope you're doing well today. So I have 2 Chris's on right now. But anyway, so we painted this yesterday, and now I need to Shopify it with the Kindest Regards stamp. So this is the Kindest Regards stamp from IOD. I have it on my website. So I'm going to turn the camera down so that you can see what I'm doing, okay? All right, so I have the worst thingy here. What this thingy is okay. Can you see? All right, so I'm using Golden Ticket. I'm gonna paint the stamp in the Golden Ticket, and just like that other one, we're gonna put some gold on it. So here's the stamp. Now, IOD has specific tools that you can use to use when you're using the stamp. And do you have to wax the painting afterwards? Chris, that's a really good question because I was thinking that this morning, okay? Golden Ticket is a liquid patina, and this is actually it's not a wax. It's a, oh gosh, I can't think of the name. It's a finishing product. So this is what you use to finish the products. So I feel like I'm not going to wax over this because you do one or the other. You either do the Golden Ticket, the liquid patinas, or the wax. You wouldn't use both. So I'm not going to wax this painting. I'm just going to use the Golden Ticket as a sealer. I realize that it's not going to be 100% covered, but because this is a canvas art that isn't going to be exposed to too much of the elements. I mean, if it were a chair and was going to be sat on, or a table that was going to be ate on, or something that was going to be outside, I would be more concerned about the sealant. But for this canvas work, I believe that just doing the golden ticket is sufficient. So I have a new jar of golden ticket. Christine, you should be getting your shipment today. When I went to the post office, what's today? Sunday. When I went to the post office Friday, they told me that you would be getting it the next day, which was yesterday. So I'm wondering, yes, it is. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm very glad. And then did you see my message? I sent you a message too. Okay, so here it is. This beautiful, luscious, I don't want to spill it, golden ticket. Can't live without golden ticket. But what I was going to say was that IOD has the appropriate tools to use for stamping, which is inks. They have inks to use, and they have brayers, which you use to roll the paint on the stamp. I don't have either of them. I tend to want to try out things on my own first to see how it goes. But, and then I'll go get that stuff and stock it up on my website and start using it the right way. But for today, I don't want to slow myself down. So I'm going to just use a brush, and I'm going to use the liquid, the golden ticket. This is a little cheap chippy brush. And the reason why I'm using this one is because I just feel like it's lighter. I don't want it to get too deep into, I think probably the reason why I use a brayer is because it stays on the raised portion. So let's just try this. I'm going to try it on this one first. I have a couple of these. I'm getting them ready. I'm like an assembly line. So I'm just going to put it on here. And I'm not going to press too hard because I don't want it to be smushy. Because if you remember the last time I did this, I showed you yesterday, it got really smushy, the letters. And I thought it was because I had left the backing on, but I hope it's not because I am not using the appropriate tools. I know that using golden ticket is fine. I'm not talking about the paint. You can use the inks, you can use the paint. I'm talking about, I'm wondering if the brayer is really, really important. So I'm going to just tickle this, is what I've heard people say. Just tickle the top of this, and let's see. All right, well, it's not smudged. I'm really happy about that. Marva's here, hi. So I'm gonna press a little bit harder because I couldn't really see it. I'm just starting off with this little piece. Marva, we are, I'm putting a stamp, the Kindest Regards stamp from IOD. I'm putting that on the painting with golden ticket to see how it comes out. So it came out really nice. See that? I really like it. And it's definitely better than it was, yes, the last one I did. So you can see the difference. Thank you for the hearts. I love that. So you can definitely see the difference. So I feel a little bit more comfortable with this now. You could tell I was being a little trepidatious because, I don't know. I am still, I know I keep saying it, but I'm still very new at all of this. And I'm going a little slow because because I'm still learning. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. So there is no rhyme or reason to the way I'm putting this on because it's not a real letter. I just want the idea of it. Whoops, that was a lot of paint. So see right there, I put a lot of paint. So I don't know if that's dangerous or not. So I'm just gonna put it on, tickle it a little bit. Yeah, I definitely need to press a little bit harder. I guess I'm just a little bit afraid of it smudging. So I am wrapping a little bit around the sides. Okay. It says, "Dear friend," you can read that. You can actually see that this says, "Dear friend." The kind letter, I'll read it to you later, but you can actually see the letters. Now, I am going to name this series of paintings, and it's going to be something like Whispering in the Wind, or Remember Me, or something like that. So basically the idea of me putting letters on the beach or putting letters over this painting has to do with long lost love or long lost relationships. I don't know about you guys, but it's hard for me to let go of people that I love, and a lot of relationships end with never seeing each other again, and that bothers me, but I know that's a part of life. So what I am doing, this is my my thought of keeping some of the words alive that you have shared with loved ones who are gone. Don't forget some of the, beautiful conversations that we've had. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting so emotional. It's just like, but that's basically my inspiration. When I see this kindness regards stamp, I'm gonna have to read the letter because I have absolutely no idea what it says, but I think of it as a love letter. And when I say love, I'm talking about anyone in your life that you care about. Any kind of relationship, whether it be your family, your siblings, your parents, just all the people in your life that you have with you. So I'm going to be naming this series, these paintings. I don't know, basically going to be naming them things like that. So I will get them up. This is the one we did yesterday. I will get them up on my website, and then when they're up there, they will all be named. They will all have a name associated with them that relates to what I just said. So I'm going to paint this whole stamp this time rather than doing it piecemeal like I did the other one. Okay. Now I'm going to put the whole stamp. This is the top. I'm going to cover, I gotta put my glasses on, I can't see. I'm going to cover all right. Try it this way. I do think the brayer is a good idea. I wonder if I roll this on. Do not try this at home. I'm just trying to see if it'll help. I also think because the canvas is kind of soft in the middle, that it doesn't have a lot of, the tension's not strong enough. So I think I had an idea, maybe one time I might put a brick or something underneath this canvas so that it has more tension. Well, here it is. Oh, look at that, the bottom. I didn't paint the bottom yesterday. I probably should have. Hi, Deb. How are you? Good morning. Happy Sunday. So it's all done. That's it. We got the stamp. We've got the stamp on it. This one came out a little messy too. So this one didn't. So I guess what I'm learning is it's better to do it singularly. So that's that. And what I'm going to do now is I just want to read this letter because it comes on a backing, so you can see it. It says, this is dated 1863. It says, "Dear friend, thy kind letter of the 9th was duly received. Miss Kim advises me he has written the approving the contemplated lecture. We will in blah make arrangements for it, and so soon I can learn blah. I learned blah. Hey, good wife and daughter will be especially welcome either to blah. Okay, so it's not a love letter. Why it is not a love letter is beyond me. I know, I'm going to pretend it's a love letter. This is a love letter. So now I'm glad they can't see what the letters say, because that totally negates the whole purpose of this. But I guess it doesn't have to be a love letter, but I just wanted it to be a love letter. So we're going to pretend that it's a love letter. So now I have 3 of these that are going to be going on my website with the names. And I'm going to keep doing those until I get them perfect. Thumbs up. Yay. So I'm going to stop now. I know this was a very short live, but I get to get ready to go spend the day on the water and count how many days I've done so that I know how many I've done. I don't know, 6, I don't know. So thank you so much for joining me, Chris, and Debbie. And I hope you all have a great Sunday and stay safe. Okay, bye.